We have talked a lot about the Halo accusations in the past couple of weeks. Sadly, it's been like the only news in the Halo scene because the game, it's gotten a little bit stale, but I still love Halo esports. If you guys have not caught on in the past couple of weeks, some accusations have continued to come out about a pro player known as Monstcr. I call him Monster because that's just easier, stemming back all the way to his pro days in H1Z1. When we previously talked about that, it was FormaL giving his opinion on Monster and saying how he does not think that he is a cheater. These allegations coming from Monster being very good at online Halo and unfortunately falling a bit short of that when it comes to expectations on LAN. And it's an online world where I don't know if the guy is cheating or not. All right, I'm not here to make that judgment, but we live in an online gaming world where, well, once one person makes a judgment or an accusation, people are going to fill in on one side or the other. That's just unfortunately how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, Monstcr won.
I mean, he's been due.
He plays these things, and he's just a guaranteed ticket to the final with any roster he plays with. It's actually pretty insane.
Who is it?
I've never seen someone like that. Monster.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he literally plays with like any roster, and he gets to the final. And this time he won. But like he gets to the final no matter who he plays with. He plays with top 16 teams, top 12 teams. They just go to the final. They beat us, SSG. They beat FaZe. Like,
How is this a thing?
They just that guy.
dude beats me, bro. People thought he was cheating. He's not cheating.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I don't think he's cheating.
Is he fucking yacked up?
I just think he's just like a little in his own head at tournaments, you know, for lack of a better.
Whenever he gets on the stage, he starts overthinking shit. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we've seen it happen, but who ended up winning it? SSG?
Yeah, him. Yeah.
But to give you guys a little background context as well, this stems back over 7 years to when he actually did cheat in H1Z1 in a pub, never in a tournament, but in a pub. He later admitted to cheating. And so unfortunately, when you cheat in one game, typically those accusations will follow you to the next. I was not around covering news 7 years ago. H1Z1 was just before I got into esports. So that's why like I don't really carry that judgment. That's just my opinion, guys.
Okay, guys, let's clear up, okay? I will tell you guys everything, okay? I will tell you guys everything, okay? No, he don't use Monster don't use ESP in tournament. He did not use on LAN. You can't, okay? He fine. He will get that money. 50,000. He will get it. But he just used. He used ESC for fun for like a couple days, and he get caught, and now he cannot fight professional. That's it. He's just brain dead. He just want to see how is it and how fun is it, and then done.
But I also found it interesting because FormaL's talked about this, aPG has talked about this. There are certainly Halo professional players that are suspect of Monster. I can't deny that. I also can't deny that I feel bad for the guy because I cannot confirm that he's a cheater, and I've seen the comments made about him online and when he streams or when he tweets, and that does suck. Like, unfortunately, until he proves himself at a Halo LAN in the next maybe few years as well, like those accusations and judgments are going to continue, and I don't like that. I much prefer like this kind of setting. You sit down, have a discussion. If you disagree, if you agree, it doesn't really matter. We can just hear each other out. But it's interesting because even Maniac and Hitch have also talked to Deadzone. That's former Penguin. He changed his Halo Pro name. I don't know why, but they even asked him about this because this is the biggest news in Halo right now. Is Monster cheating? Like we're not talking about Halo esports and what's to come for this year HCS, which is still very exciting. All we have to talk about in the offseason of Halo is whether or not a pro player is cheating. But he did give an interesting response, and he too does not think Monster is cheating.
Was Monstcr cheating? We want to know.
Is Monstcr Wally?
I think some people are just really comfortable in their chair. I think Chance just might be one of those. I also think he hasn't had the opportunity to team with some of the better players. So like people give him a lot of crap for his LAN performances and whatever. But like if you go look at it, I'm sure like all his teammates don't do as good. Like it's probably not just him.
Yeah.
It's like an experience thing.
Fan.
But the only thing I'll say to that,
he did chow me for an over and I got it. So shout out to Chance Duncan.
Some of
a real one in 2024.
Really?
Stream without people just he
he'll
just
defend
gets
himself
harassed
and he'll just get
constantly.
harassed. Yeah, I mean it's because of the whole fucking what H1Z1
The
thing.
H1Z1 thing.
Yeah.
Just followed him forever. Like you do it once and it just follows you forever.
It does.
Even if you're not doing it anymore. Even if you didn't do it in a tournament or whatever.
Yeah, he did it in a pub.
In pubs or whatever, yeah.
Or just and bro, I ain't gonna lie, I've been almost wanting to download walls.
He's been
for
talking
COD.
about downloading walls lately.
Just for
Can
fun.
you just hit
It's not like I'm
Just
gonna
hit him.
grind.
Just hit him. Punch him in the face.
Buying a J tag right now.
But no, I don't think Monster's cheating either. I do think I think he has performance anxiety. Like,
yeah, which a lot of people do.
But it's weird
used to have
because
that.
you would think he would be like dominating in scrims,
smart.
but then like once the tourney starts, he plays worse against Optic. But it's like he fucking levels up when it comes tourney time versus Optic for top 3 or some shit.
Online.
And I don't know if y'all lost to him or not last. I've just seen. Monster.
Yeah, everyone lost to them in the first one. Yeah.
Oh, they ended up winning, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Won?
Wait,
They
who
beat
was
us
it
and
with
they beat FaZe.
SSG?
Yeah, instead of Legend. Because Legend
God,
he wasn't in the US yet. So.
Yeah. But it is weird that
I mean, there are players like that. Shout out to Wanward.
yeah.
Not many people know who Wanward is. He was competing during like Halo 3 MCC. I went to one
Yeah,
LAN
I
with
know
him.
him.
He definitely played better online.
Yeah. It's
He would win some of the online tournaments.
Monstcr is just like he's been doing it so long. You would think he would be comfortable, but I almost feel like
It could be the pressure of that whole.
I felt like the
cheating
longer
allegation, too.
I was in the scene, the more not relaxed I was. Like you would think
like it was the inverse for you. Like the more tournaments you went to, the more anxiety.
like
you
when
had?
my first event, Charlotte 07, I remember playing through open bracket, like kicking my feet up, talking shit, and like I didn't give
maybe
a
that's
fuck.
like
And then, but
expectations.
as I got better, expectations come, and like other people are like looking at you, and you have to prove yourself because you got this chance on your team. And then
Yeah,
like I
for
feel like
sure.
as time went on, I got more and more like. My point is, Chance has been competing for so long.
Yeah.
I just don't know how the fuck he hasn't. Just
I don't know either, but yeah.
because he's done so well, and apparently he was decent at Halo 5.
He was.
and
He took a game off me in Halo 5 online.
The
All
game he
happens.
cheated in. He won an event on LAN.
Imagine if all this cheating accusations was out like back then. They would have.
Nah, I feel bad for him for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you watched anyone's POV in theater, there'd be moments where you're like, what the fuck? But also theater and Halo Infinite specifically really is kind of bad. It doesn't. There's desync, right? And
Yeah.
in theater, that
Like, it's
kind of
not
won't
gonna
be there.
And I probably should have a video on this channel providing the full background context and then all of the new stuff, kind of an all-encompassing monster video. But I'm not here to pass judgment. This makes me all the more excited to attend a Halo LAN, hopefully this year. I went to Worlds last year, and FaZe is looking nuts yet again. Optic is looking great. Space Station's looking good. A lot of teams, got probably your top 3, just like we did last year, and then a lot to follow and a lot of roster changes. I am super excited for HCS this year. I really am. And all of you Halo fans, I met a lot of you guys at the LAN. You guys are great. So let's carry this in. Let's see what Monster does. Let's see what other pro players do. And what do you guys think about the allegations? All right, leave a comment down below. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you next time. Take care, you goofy goobers.